Walk to your television set and turn it up. It's November the 5th and we're going to do something now that's going to go in the annals of television history. It's a live rock show. We've got an enormous firework display laid on. A great expense. Channel 4 spare no expense whatsoever. This is now time for the Tube. You're going to see live bands, so remember, turn it up. These people are going to go in there and we're going to have an absolutely insane time. From now on, you'll be watching fantastic Tube.
I know what they were all fusses about. They were not like this when I was a lad. They had to make their own fun. Friday night, we used to roll carpet back and our old lasses sing us current popular ballads of that day. Mind you, they do say there's no so queer as new sensational blockbusting live Channel 4 pop programmes. So let's roll that carpet back and I'll sing the one. Here we go. Pass me Dutchie on left-hand side. Pass me Dutchie on left-hand side. Does that really want to clout me? Does that really want to...
Energetic and slightly mad bunch are. They're the Toy Dolls, who are a Sunderland-based band, and probably only Geordies who speak with a broad Cockney accent up here. They were until recently signed with EMI. The EMI, unfortunately, let their contract lapse after only 12 months and one single. Happily, though, a Newcastle-based two-man recording company called Volumes just snatched them back from the precipice of impending obscurity. Well, I hope they pay for any damage done in the foyer. Anyway, here they are. Tonight, the Toy Dolls live on the Tube.
Well, here it is, the studio where it's all going to be happening. For the next 5 months, you're going to be able to see live music interviews, my stomach getting bigger week by week. In fact, things that have never before seen on a live TV show. So here it is, the studio, and what can I say? One small step for pop music, one large step for fat girls.
Right, well, we're going to leave Paul there looking like a renegade from the royal wedding. Now, most people know that the Jam are splitting up at the end of this year, and indeed the television appearance they'll be making tonight in about half an hour is probably going to be the last live appearance they make. Now, a big question that everybody's asking is, what is Paul Weller going to do next? Well, let's burst into the dressing room, catch him in his vest and ask him. Hello?
Go away! Go away!
Oh, we're coming in. Hello?
Come in.
And it's Paul Weller. Paul, tell me, well, this split. Well, I get mixed up with Paul and Sting. Now, Paul, what about the split? I mean, what are you going to do now?
We're not sure yet, and I don't think any of us got sort of definite plans.
Well, you've been involved in a whole lot of other things apart from the music, haven't you? I mean, for instance, there's the record company that you've got.
Well, it's funny you should mention that, actually. There's one group called The Questions who've got a single out at the moment called Work and Play.
What, do you think they're going to be big? When are they going to do an album?
Well, it won't be till next year. We want to try and get some singles off the ground first, but no one seems to be buying the records yet.
Yeah. Oh well, maybe it's your name behind them, eh?
No,
Yeah. Well, the other thing you've been doing is fanzines, I believe it, and you write poetry too. Yes, and there's one propped up. Now, tell me about your involvement with that.
Well, we've done a few things. We've done some like poetry fanzines and that, but we're going to start going into books now. And like, this is the first one we've done, like on the Small Faces. It's available from 45 to 53 Sinclair Road. Costs £2, including packaging and posting. You know. And you know, we've got some other ideas like that. We've got a book of poetry coming out soon by Aidan Canters, a local Geordie lad. And just some other things lined up. There's a book on the Jam coming out next year as well.
Well, and have you got anything to do? I believe you did some of the artwork for this as well. That's another thing you do.
No, I didn't really.
Oh, yes. Well, there you go, eh? So, are you looking forward to doing this set live tonight in the show?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think, you know, like everyone's been moaning about sort of music on TV for the last sort of 5 years or something. So. Hopefully it's like to be a big chance, you know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite exciting. But you're not going to give up music altogether, are you?
I don't think any of us will, because it's in our blood, you know what I mean? So.
Might that take a different turn? I mean, what kind of involvement do you see yourself having in music?
How do you mean?
Yeah, well, let me rephrase that, Paul. I mean, if you're going to do music, you know, of another type, are you going to do it just with different people, or just branching out by yourself?
Well, I haven't thought about it, really, quite honestly. Sorry about that.
Oh well, so that's the end of that. Well, anyway, talking about these magazines again, the thing about you wrote poetry to She Knocking Over One of the Cola Cans. Yeah, is that going to be involved in any of that? I mean, you going to go on with it?
No, not really. No.
Going to be a writer? Going to be famous? Write a novel?
No, I don't think so. No.
Lumberjack.
Lumberjack, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, thanks very much. Paul Weller's been speaking to us, and now we're going from the sublime to the very ridiculous. We're going back to Paula.
That's a bit mean, wasn't it? Few people realise that my links with the mod started before I was even born, when Pete Townsend asked my mother out. This is true. Now he's extremely famous and he'll be with us later. Meanwhile, it's back to Paul Weller, who's the Gene Shrimpton of the mod magazines. You may be used to seeing him on TV, but he's equally at home on the cover of mod magazines. So here he is. Here's Weller, the mod hero, still defiantly unwashed, appearing on the cover of Patriotic, in the company of Vespers, Lambrettas and Checkered Fashions. Patriotic, based in Stoke Newington, is one of a flood of mod magazines that challenge or fill the gaps left by the big music weeklies. They've usually got better titles, like Extraordinary Sensations, from Essex with more jam on it, or there are Clever Remarks, hailing from Harrow. We've even found a Dutch mod magazine. Jamming magazine, featured in a Future Tube, has made it into a bigger format. But generally fanzines are amateur and made by the dedicated for the devoted. Fight Back looks at all mod-influenced bands up to the present day, hence the haircuts. Shapes of Things is possibly the most colourful and well laid out of the present generation of mod magazines, and it's based in Birmingham. Proving that mod has far from cooled down in the 80s, here are the readers and editor of Shapes of Things talking to Jules.
Well, here I am with the editor, Steve, of this rather interesting magazine. Tell us a little bit how you started this magazine.
Well, it started off, there were three of us. There was Debbie Henderson, who did issue 1 on her own, interviewed Dexys, one or two other bits and pieces. Then I joined with my girlfriend Fiona Fish too. We interviewed the Chords, did a thing on the Moondogs, thing on the Yardbirds, Ish 3, Purple Hearts, we went around Birmingham interviewing modernists.
Modernists rather than mods?
Well, mods is an abbreviation of modernists. So we did a thing on 17, issue 4, I started to take over more then. I did the Undertones, the mods, we three of us did the Nervous Kind, then the girls left after issue 4, and issue 5 I did on my own.
Is this the latest issue? I don't know.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And what do you think of other magazines like, say, The Face or NME or something like that?
I used to like the NME a couple of years ago, but not so much now. The Face, it's okay. I read them occasionally, depends what's in them.
What are all these men's parts in it? Tell us your names and your parts.
Friends.
I'm Paul.
What do you do?
I'm the mud and just help Stu go around with him on the nights sort of thing.
Friends of mine.
We'll go around on the nights, all around each other's houses.
And how about you over there?
My name's Paul as well, and I'm a friend with Steve, and we go around, you know, selling the magazine and everything.
How much is the magazine?
It's 30p.
How about you on the end there?
Oh, John Mananders and we just get to rent clubs and that together, don't we? Just good friends.
How about, I mean, what don't you think that it's a bit odd having mods when it's an old thing, like not starting up something new?
Not really, I disagree with you, I don't say it is. I mean, just because it began 15 years ago, there's no reason why it shouldn't continue now. It's different now than it was then.
Do you have adverts for scooters in your...
Well, if somebody wanted to put some in, yeah, we would, but advert for anything, I'm not fussy.
And is it music or is it fashion for you, do you think?
Both, music and fashion, definitely, yeah.
And how many of these do you sell a week, do you know?
Well, I don't know about a week, but we have about sort of 1,000 printed every issue and just sell them as they go. You know.
Do you cover other things other than just mod things?
Oh, yeah, of course we do. It's not a mod magazine. It's a fanzine. It's Six's influenced, but we interview other groups as well. Like I said, the Undertones, Nervous Kind, Moondogs. We're not a mod zine like some others.
How about? I mean, do you think it's likely that in the future you could grow and end up being a magazine, say, the size of I don't know, The Face or NME, something like that? Is that your plan to get to that?
Jamin's done that. It'd be nice to do it, but I don't suppose I'd reach a wide enough audience. It'd be great to do that, but whether I could or not is another matter.
Where does one get the magazine from, and if you wanted to buy it?
Well, Virgin Records in Birmingham, other Virgin Records in London, the Megastore, Rough Trade, all the usual outlets really, in Birmingham, London and Coventry.
What do you think of television on music and mods? Do you think it gives it enough coverage?
Oh, none at all really. You know, it's a bit unfair. Let's show the odd 60s clip, but that's about it really.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
It's okay.
And now we're going to go somewhere else and see this.
I don't matter, you don't matter, neither does this mindless clatter. It don't matter where you're from, what matters is your uniform. Wear your braces round your seat, Dr. Martens on your feet. Keep your bonnet very neat for credibility on street. We are marching next to war. We won't be obscure no more. In uniform, in uniform. I am really living life inside a jar. I'm all alone, so I feel forgiven if I'm under par or fallen clone. Only in the river can I claim a star to call my own. I'm newly born in uniform. I'm up on the throne. I am frightened, you are frightened. Should we get our trousers tightened? Where in Brighton is young Norman? Where's Enlightened uniform? On my Parker is some band. I don't really understand. Barry is my guiding hand. Scooter Polo, Switzerland. We are marching next to war. We won't be obscure no more. In uniform, in uniform. People think we dress alike to segregate identities. Pills or drink up and partying, integrated
Pistols never killed rock and roll, they just convinced us it needed a checkup. And Video, he didn't kill the radio star, he just paralysed him from the neck up, so record buying public at large, there's been a cock-up. But don't cry, put your headphones on and help us shift product. That way the knights of the turntable won't die. 1, 2, shoo-boop-be-doo, heavy metal mania, power chord punk, the feet sweaty beat of the streetwise funk. Hey, turn up the treble, it's a dub reggae man, rockabilly rebel, I'm a rock steady man. I bought some jeans, I got them patched, I lent out my records, got them scratched. Iron on transfers on t-shirts that shrink. Trying to find Luxembourg when you've had enough to drink. What's the latest look, love? Watch this space. Book now for a ride on the next new wave. Please re-release me, let me chart. Polish the framework and oil the parts of the popular music industry. It's working overtime. Clock in, clock out, rock in, roll out. It's just a mass production line. That's the popular music industry.
That was very splendid, mark my words. Well, tonight in Birmingham, in fact in about an hour's time, a group of dancers will be going on stage at the Crescent Theatre to present a new show called Dance d'Afrique. They're all amateurs and they're making their first appearance as a special spotlight in Handsworth. Bob Ramdani has been doing the organising and the Tube managed to catch up with him at rehearsals.
Some of the people have been dancing for a long time. Have been doing ballet, have been doing contemporary dance. Some have done African dance for a while. So it's a collection of people, and what we're just trying to create is to get young people together, spend a Saturday. It isn't that what you see, disco or modern dance, has nothing to do. I mean, it didn't just start. That we would argue that basically all contemporary dance, Martha Graham, whoever, and disco and soul dances today basically started in Africa. And what we're trying to do is to fuse what people consider to be Western and what others consider to be African into some sort of a meaningful thing to us, relating our own experiences. Young people in the area, using their experiences, creating their own music, creating their own dance. But our problem, of course, is the media never gives us the time to show that to society.
Here it is now.
Well, I'm delighted you're
Actually,
here
well,
now.
time is running out. Thank you very much.
Pull people with you much, energy, or that don't smile, pull, work.
Good evening, I'm Wally, and this is my band, the Tenderbrains. Wally and the Tenderbrains. Now, we're going to be the next big thing, because we know what kids today want. Not gimmicks, good popular music. Now, that's what we give. So do buy our new single. It's out now. It's a 12-inch limited edition double groove green cucumber shaped video disc. Comes to you in a fantastic full colour scratch and sniff picture sleeve with a full frontal shot of me playing with myself on the A side, and scratching myself on the back side. Plus a free flexi disc, an EP, a frisbee, a framed photograph of the band and your own stereo to play it on. So there's a few little extras in there, but it's a good song as well. Now, it's obvious that me, Wally, was going to be a pop star right from an early age, because I was the only kid in our school who had a recorder with a sunburst finish. Then I got my first guitar out of my mother's catalogue, and very soon I'd got a single out on an independent label called I Don't Like Anybody. Very independent, no bag about it, but I'll play you a little bit anyway. Because I don't like the government, and I don't like my mum and dad, and I don't like my next door neighbour either. So they better leave me alone, because if they are not careful, I am gonna go right home and dye my bleeding hair. Yellow and purple. So I went on like that for a bit and nobody bought it, so I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll change my image. I'll become an heavy metal maniac. I'll get me brain permed, get a marrow from the shop, shove it down my trousers and sing really worthwhile songs like, why can't you get chips on their own after midnight? That didn't work. I thought, I know, I've got it sassed. I'll become a futurist. I'll shave all my hair up the back and grow a long fringe, all this bleeding hair coming out my forehead. Then I got a synthesizer. And this interviewer says to me, he says, is this unusual hairstyle necessary? I said, of course it's necessary. I play the keyboards with my hair, don't I? Boom, boom, stupid hairstyle, boom, boom, silly voices, boom, boom. That didn't work. I thought, one last thing, I'll become a young soul rebel. I'll go right back to my roots and do an heartwarming rendition of Don't Cry For Me, I Cantina. All right? So when I'm walking down the road or on a bus or on a tube, tap me on the shoulder and say, good golly, it's Wally. Good golly, it's Wally. Good golly, it's Wally.
It took great amounts of prayer to get Sting into his trousers for this interview. He spent the last 15 minutes in his dressing room with a greased shoehorn. But now, before any more girls faint, here is the man that Elvis Costello once said should be told to stop singing that silly Jamaican accent. The man who starred in film, had #1 records, and has given a whole new meaning to the well-stuffed tracksuit. Now, Sting, quick, I've done my bit of paper.
Can I tell the audience where you've got your foot?
No, because I have to have my foot propped up, otherwise my dress gets funny. I know, well, if you get a bit lippy, I'll give you a quick poke. Yeah. Now, tell me a bit about, were you disturbed by any of the things that you had to do when you were making Brimstone and Treacle?
No, it was all in a normal day's work, you know. But that's me, I wasn't acting.
Oh, really? It was very close to your own persona, was it?
My own lifestyle, in fact.
Oh, yeah. It's like that in Highgate. You're writing a script at the moment. What's going to happen with that, do you think? And tell us a bit about it.
I'm trying to borrow the money. I want $10 million. I came to Newcastle to try and collect some. Any offers? No chance.
And what's it about?
It's based on a book by a man called Mervyn Peake. It's called Gormenghast, and it's one of my favourite books. And I hope it happens.
Another book that's been rather publicised recently was during your court case with Virgin, where you were suing them. You had to read out your diaries in court. I thought it was touching. But you were saying that at one point you were very desperate because you were worried that the police weren't going to be successful. Do you think that that was true?
The thing is, I wrote those diaries the night before the court case. I wrote 3 years of diaries. I made it up.
So did you ever think that the police might not be successful?
No, we were never poor. I never starved in a garret. We were always rich.
Oh, no. I thought you were an artiste.
No, not me.
Back to the film.
I was a Pools winner, actually.
Oh, yeah. Back to the film for a second. A lot of people, I mean, a lot of your fans that would buy all your records are quite young, and they wouldn't be able to go in and see that film because it had a lot of dodgy bits. Does that worry you?
You talking about my acting or what?
No, I was talking about your bottom in that scene. I didn't like to say it.
My bottom was the reason I got an X certificate. I don't know, I suppose in 2 years' time, if they re-release it, we'll get more people in, because those kids will be 18 then. It wasn't made for the fans, really.
What sort of audience were you aiming at?
Mums.
Mums.
Well, they're human beings,
I'm going to give you a good cuff in a minute.
They're human beings. What's wrong with mums?
Well, do you think that there's anything of the school teacher still in you?
No. Absolutely not.
So you never find yourself reverting?
No. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Came over me.
I can't say. I'm going to get on to the best topic. Now tell me, Sting, what we really want to know is how come you get your gear off so often? Virtually every picture you've got your shirt off, so come on. How come?
Well, I don't know.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I've got a good body, haven't I?
Are you very vain?
No, not vain. Photographers like my body.
Do they? I've gone all red. I feel quite hot. Do you think that it was a...
You're in enough trouble as it is.
Why? I'm holding it in. In an interview recently, you said that you like doing it on the kitchen table. But when I was at your house, the kitchen table didn't look much bigger than you could have got a sort of couple of bowls of rice on it.
No, that kitchen table I actually gave to an institute that was studying sexual practice in Hampstead. And it's now a museum piece.
Really?
Still got the marks on it.
Oh dear. Do you think that being called Gordon has been sort of a bit of a hindrance to being a pop star?
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's really held me back.
Really? This is why you should quickly change this. Well, you're not being very helpful. I'm going to give you a bite. Now tell me something more about Quick Turnaround. We want to know how you feel about coming back to Newcastle, because this show's going out from Newcastle and everyone's been pointing out that you are a local lad.
I'm actually from Newcastle. I was born here. I don't come back very often. No, I like it. I like Newcastle. It's got a sort of spunky atmosphere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean that in the nicest possible way.
I'm going to have to go and lie down, but in a second we're going to have another clip from Brimstone and Treacle, and I'm going to fill a sock with ice and lie down. Sorry, Jules is making me laugh. Our crew were perhaps the first people ever to travel from Newcastle to Los Angeles and contract instantly on the arrival day, Delhi belly. So if the camera's a bit wobbly during these next bits of film, well, you know where the cameraman was off to.
What Paul is trying to say is it's a film of us in America being silly, but I think what's more interesting is I have this. This is the string that the man from the Toy Dolls broke. That proves that this show is in fact live.
Stop showing off.
We are the original. We are Los Angeles. AM Los Angeles. Coming to you live weekday mornings at 9. Only on Channel 7.
I don't
sophisticated, original celebrity nightclub.
There's aeroplanes, parachuting, gun clubs, any sort of clubs you could name it. Everything's here, everything you could wish for is here.
Well, it's happening in LA nowadays, you know.
There used to be 5 people that ran Hollywood, and now there are 75. I thought in terms of the casting couch operation that it must be very difficult for girls who do come into contact with that, because there are many more people that you'd have to sleep with in that case, whereas 5 would have made it much easier.
This is a town where people don't really want to help each other. And it's sad. That's the saddest part of it to me, because they figure if somebody fails, oh good, there's a place for me then to succeed.
There's a great deal of pressure, but I'm accustomed to it. I don't mind it, and I certainly enjoy California.
I can't cool down.
Juan Corona has been found guilty for a second time of first-degree murder in the brutal killings of 25 itinerant farm workers in Northern California 11 years ago.
Now I'm gonna take care of you.
A woman tripped over her cat and killed her husband at the same time. That's our lead story.
That may be this fellow's best pitch.
Well, I think just because there are tensions and there is really such a free distribution of guns that everyone walking around is a potential victim.
Now, every crook that wants a gun, there's 5 million there that you can go and get. It's too late for America.
Weekdays at 9 on Channel 7.
It's a brand new morning. It's fresh, it's funny, and it's live.
It's AM Los Angeles, and now a great show is getting even better.
The Honda Passport is perfect for those borderline trips, with plenty of room to carry a friend and up to 130 miles per gallon.
Oh, he's James Taylor at KISS FM.
Although, I mean, you know, they think Americans, they speak the same language or something, but it's not. I think, you know, I think probably the Icelanders have more in common than the Californians, because it's just another planet really here, isn't it? Of course, not only has the great Jules Holland entertained on that piano in the lobby here of the Chateau Marmont Hotel in Hollywood, but also, it says in these press cuttings, such famous, I noticed such famous names tinkling at the keyboard, such as Duke Ellington and Liberace. So here we are anyway, in LA, the centre of it all, and we're going to meet bags of all these famous people. So I don't really know what I'm going to say to them. What are you going to say to them?
Well, I don't know. I think that you, of course, should be brushing up your interview technique, Holland.
Yes.
What there is of it.
Yes. And,
who are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be talking to Captain Kirk. And the thing that we are going to be looking at is all around the city, so it's going to be very exciting. You know,
we're going to look at footballers with any luck.
Footballers.
Muscle man.
I'm going to be looking at bars in the evening, but of course you won't be seeing them because all the crew will be back in bed.
Jules is going to hover over all sorts of things.
Yeah, and I'm going to get a motorbike, go around, might even have a crash, who knows. What else?
I'm going to be interviewing Pamela Bellwood with any luck, who's the deranged woman from Dynasty. And of course you'd be deranged if you went through what she goes through every week.
And I shall be also talking to, who else will I be talking to? We might even be lucky enough to talk to Frank Zappa's daughter. Frank Zappa's daughter.
He's only excited because he has a crush on her.
This isn't true. Altogether, it's going to be a very exciting week. But only, of course, it's only going to be a few minutes for you. It's taken us a whole week to do this. And I think by the end of it, you'll
I'll hate him. He never shuts up. Have you noticed? Gordon Bennett.
No understanding whatsoever of Los Angeles.
I think that
more
what
Paula
you should
Yates
do
on the television
really
is what you're thinking.
Keep your eye
but
on
I don't
moi.
think so. I think more Jules Holland on the television is actually what we want. Jules Holland in Los Angeles, or to put it even better, I think lots of Jules Holland and forget about Los Angeles altogether.
It's very feverish. It's the heat and jet lag.
Oh, well, there we have them then. Paula and Jules basking in the Californian sunshine. The thinking man's answer to Pinky and Perky. Well, it's getting really hot in here, almost as hot as Los Angeles itself. And as it's time for some more music, I'd ask you to put all your hot, sweaty palms together and give a huge welcome, please, to Heaven 17.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a song that you won't have heard before. It's called Who'll Stop the Rain. It's going to be on the new album. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're now going to do our new single, which is 42 in the charts, and it's called Let Me Go. Yo.
Once there was a day we were together all the way, an endless path unbroken. But now there is a time, a torture less sublime. Our souls are locked and frozen. Once we were years ahead, but now those thoughts are dead. Let me go. All hopeless fantasies are making fools of me. Let me go. I walk alone and yet never say goodbye. Let me go. Change your heart and change your mind. Heaven fell that night. Let me go. I tried but could not bring the best of everything. Too breathless then to wonder. I died 1,000 times, found guilty of no crime. Now everything is under. Daytime, all I want is nighttime. I don't need the daytime. All I want is nighttime. I don't need the daytime. All I want is nighttime. I don't need the daytime. All I want is nighttime. I don't need the got to let me Once we were years ahead, but now those thoughts are dead. Let me go. All hopeless fantasies are making fools of me. Let me go. I walk alone and yet never say goodbye. Let me go. Change your heart and change your mind. Heaven fell that night. Let me go. The best years of our lives, the hope of it survives, the facts of life unspoken. The only game in town. I'll turn the last card down. And now the fact is, I'm guilty of no crime. These are the best years of our life. I'll turn the last card down.
Well, that was Heaven 17. It still is Heaven 17, carrying on, and the Beggar and Company horn section. Later on we've got a jam, and also we're going to have lots of other interesting acts which are going to come up on the screen here. Now I can't actually see them, so I'll just put my hand back, but they look very, very good indeed. Oh, I can see them. We've got Sister, Frank Sinatra and all those sort of people. In the meanwhile, see this video.
I the boss said, "Stop the scene." The boss said, "Don't die, son, you gotta walk a lane." Sometimes I want it ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Cause she didn't walk a leg. Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna do. There ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
And we are actually lucky enough to have Pete Townsend himself here in the studio with us. What do you think, then, looking at that film? What do you think of that?
What, the Roger Daltrey show?
Yeah.
Oh, that was very good, yeah. There were three other members in the band, you know?
Ah.
This is Roger in his blue period.
Is it? You don't like that, too much of him on screen, it's not enough for you?
I didn't actually like Woodstock very much, so it kind of brings back bad memories for me, yeah.
What was it like? I mean, it was a long time ago. So what, because it's so big?
It was a lot of Americans congratulating themselves on the fact that this festival was going to change the world, and I kind of saw through it. I realised that it was a...
Well, even when you were there?
Yeah. So there's a lot of political stuff going on in the background, and people like Abby Hoffman, who I kicked off the stage, because he came on in the middle of the act and started to give people lectures. And I don't know, it was like a very self-congratulatory affair, you know.
Yeah. Look what we're doing, sort of thing. Yeah. Isn't it wonderful?
Sort of much like everybody is here today.
Yeah, aren't we good? Yeah.
How about change the world, folks, this programme?
Oh, no, it's not designed to do. What do you think of rock television? I mean, this isn't designed to change the world so much as Channel 4.
Oh, well, I'm going then. I mean, what do I think of what? Rock television?
Yeah, or music on television.
Well, I've really got high hopes for this programme, and any that like it, that it sparks off. I think that there's never been enough space on TV for music. I mean, England and the base of England as a centre for music from all around the world has always been incredibly volatile and active, and what have we had? Like one programme basically that's lasted a long time, which is record, you know, which is charts based. Programmes like Ready, Steady, Go, which were so great in their time, don't exist anymore, and I just think the more music there is on television, the better. I just think you need a tremendous amount of it because there's so many great bands that need airtime.
Because I saw on Newsnight that you were on the other night, and a film of you in Shea Stadium, and it struck me, it's from that film. I don't know if you've seen that film since.
No, I was over there.
Oh, yeah, listen, yeah. But it struck me that you really had sort of had enough of it all, and of just playing live and stuff, and also had enough of Americans. Would that be the right impression?
The Shea Stadium thing was very weird because it was like a very big deal, about 100,000 people for 2 nights in a great big stadium, and a lot of fuss and a lot of excitement. And I mean, strangely enough, for Who, I've got a very young audience in America still. A lot of people had never seen us before, so it was kind of exciting, but it is something that we've been doing for a long time. And for me, a lot of the kick has gone out of it, so I feel, I don't know, it's not that I'm jaded or anything. I still really love to play and I still love to perform, but I would prefer to be doing something new. So however exciting the event was, there's a shade of cynicism in me that sort of says, you know, all mouth and no trousers, you know. It's like, unless you actually go on the stage and you get some kind of musical kick and fulfilment from it, I don't know, it was great to do, you know.
So what are you going to do now then? I mean...
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit back and for a bit and think about what to do next. I am gonna, I think, get out of rock and roll for a bit. I'm a bit disenchanted with it at some levels, but I listen.
Is it the music
what
or the
I
attitude?
do doesn't really matter, I don't think, anymore. It's like, I think, you know, one of the things that I love about Britain is the amount of new music that there is around. That's why I find America so frustrating, is that a band like The Who are still so incredibly important. You know, when there's so many new things around that don't get an airing. I think that's going to change. I want to do new stuff. I'm really happy about what The Who has done, and happy to look back at it on video. But, you know, I just...
Although there was only a little
I
bit
want
of you
to
in
become a bank manager.
Yeah?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Loads of dough in it. Well, I mean, there's you've seen do you think there's any parallels between you and the Jam?
There are some. There were some when we first started, but I think the only parallels are in the fact that the Jam are modernist oriented, and The Who went through a modernist period, but certainly we weren't really as true to modernist ideals as the Jams seem to be.
Yeah. Man over there is just going like that, which means we have to...
It means get off.
No, it doesn't mean get off, but it means we can quickly show this book, this book, which is you I believe published as well as contributed
Right,
to.
it's the Morgan Lunges on television.
Hello, Paul,
spot.
yes. Have you met Pete, just taller?
Hello, Pete.
I'm Jules, don't mind me.
It's nice to meet both of you. All three of you.
Isn't it?
On the Tube from now on, we're going to be showing each week a different unknown band or bands. It's pretty unusual for a lot of these bands to get on the telly. In fact, so far, I've been informed by Jules, who knows about these things, about bottoms. The most exposure they usually get is changing in men's lavatories of the local Rotary Club.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back. And it's getting really exciting here, as you can see. And the reason for the excitement is about to play live tonight on the Tube by those masters of wit and repartee, the Jams.
Well, you're frightened, can't you see that it's you? That ain't no ghost, it's a reflection of you. When do you turn away, keep it out of sight? I told you back to your given rose. That's more inside you that you won't show. But you keep it hidden just like everyone. Too scared to show you, can't make it vulnerable. Still wear that ghost around you for disguise. But there's no need, just cause it's all we've known. There's more inside you that you won't show. So keep on moving, moving, moving your feet. Keep on shout, shout, shouting to this ghost on speed. Just keep on walking down every ending street. One day you'll walk right out of this life and leave your wonder where you didn't try. This better loving not around. Old-fashioned coffee bad, that's the stand. Gotta read this word to just to tie you down. How do you feel at the end of the day? Just like you once loved your own grave. So are you frightened? Can't you see that it's you? And the world does nothing, so there's nothing to lose. Pick up your lonely heart and walk right on through. I don't see anything. My mind goes a blank in the U.S. sunshine when I'm in the crowd. I don't see anything. When I try outside the supermarket, that's what's me wrong. Got the cats running past. Our babies on toast. Technology from hosts. She's just like me. They struggle hard to set themselves real, they're waiting for the change. When I'm in the crowd, I can't remember my name. And my only name is bunch of words I scream. When I'm in the crowd, I don't see anything. And life just leaving this apart. But the equilibrium melts apart, the government sponsors underhand. When I'm in the crowd, when I'm in the crowd, when I'm in the crowd. Sorry, you in the crowd, I see a flame, mama, not a blank. You search out when I'm in the crowd. I don't see anything. And life just simply moves along. It's simple houses, simple jobs, and no one's wondering for the craze. Crowd, well, I'm in the crowd, well, I'm in the crowd. Let's together please for a town called Malice. Quiet life, cause it's the one we'll never know. And we're running for a runaway bus, cause those rosy days are few. Stop apologizing for things you've never done. I need help, life is cold. It's up to us to change, and time don't matter. Up tissues milk for stand dying in the dairy yard. And 100 lonely housewives got shelter milk balls to their hearts, hanging out their own love letters on the lines are dry. Enough to make you stop believing. Stop fast and furious in a tangle malice. Ooh yeah. Ba 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 da ba. Struggle after struggle, year after year. The atmosphere, the vibrant of ice. I'm on my stone cold dead in a tangle malice. No sleeves belief in Sunday's roast beef. Gets dashed against the co-op. And I got down there on a new studio to beat this in a tackle malice. Ooh yeah. Don't stop a steam train that comes down my track. At the moment out from nowhere, just going round and round. And that gives you creaking trees, a slaughter in a breeze. Go out and I probably will, but I'm gonna put some joy back in this town. Don't matter. Yeah. This town don't matter. Yeah. This town don't matter. Thank you. This is a modern world. This is a modern world. But how do you think I am? The things are nothing of a bottle world. All my life is living a face, only to live days and days. My inspiration, pride. However far do you ever go? You were a school at the quite sure. So one day I will be on top, and I will down upon the map. The teachers who say I'll be enough. Yeah. This is the modern world that I've learned about. This is the modern world, we don't need no one to tell us what's right or wrong. Don't you think it sounds so great? This is the modern world that I've learned about. This is the modern world, we don't need no one to tell us what's right or wrong. This is. Hey! Need no one to tell us what's right or wrong. This is a modern world. This is a modern world. This is called Move On Up. That's not child, and don't you cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up. It's your destination. You may find from time to time complications. Hey! Fight to live and take it true. Who will you be? Wait for the head that you cannot say. Move on up to peace you will find. Into the steeper, beautiful people, but there's only one kind. Rush out, child, and don't you cry. Your folks might understand you. Bye, bye, bye. Move on up and keep on wishing. Never you please, I always see you keep on pushing. To nothing less. I wish you done less. But do not obey. You must have to say. You must pass the test. Move on up. Yeah, move on up. Move on up. Move on up. Move on up. Yeah, move on up. Hey. This is called the Great Depression. Seems that the foregone man was being right turned over. They promised us the earth instead. We got the Great Depression. Now you're free and easy with the place you bring your brothers and sisters. I'm alright, they saw something the rest is a new dissension. To be all this, the politics always down with the desperate war and trying to find yourself out. You don't get any stuff out through the aftermath. Hey, hey, well that's not the way. Hey, 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 that's not the way. Hey, this is the reason you're fussing and fighting and you're violent obsession. Who's ever really left feeling fine after the Great Depression? The sense of purpose in this competition, keeping up with the Joneses. You buy a house, you buy a car, you buy a marriage and a bed of roses. To the office, back to the forest, it's always round with the dust football. You're trying to climb yourself out, you don't care who you step on, seem to help the vibes. Hey, 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 see that's not the way. Hey, hey, that's not the way. There's a reason and you're fussing and fighting and you're buying a succession. There's never really that feeling fine after the Great Depression. Hey, hey, that's not the way. There's a reason and you're fussing and you're fighting and you're buying a succession. There's never really that feeling fine after the Great Depression. It's our new single on 2. This is out on the 26th of November. This is called The Beat Surrender. Come on, boy, come on, girl, Chicago to the beat surrender. Come on, boy, come on, girl, Chicago to the beat surrender. Things that I care about, I've wanted to unlearn. Things that I'm not sure about, I started out at once. Not like there was in the beginning. So shall it be in the end. Now bullshit is bullshit, it just goes right there for me. Hey, hey, come on, boy, come on, girl, Chicago to the beat surrender. Come on, boy, come on, girl, Chicago to the beat surrender. Dreams I had, things you take so long. I've got to stop the fight. Watch phonies run to hide. Just as if I don't even enter in a game. Come on, boy, come on, girl, Chicago to the beat surrender. Come on, boy, come on, girl, Chicago to the beat surrender. If you feel there's no passion, quality sensation, show the left determination, show the fakers you have fooled, who see me correct, to the sound of your soul, feel my heart with giant blackbirds, falling too long in the shadows of madness.
it from us then. Wonderful show from the Jam, wonderful show around. See you same time next week. I'll be at King's Cross at 11:08.
Bye.
This is called Precious.
I can't help myself. When you're child, I just can't not live. From up above, I don't have to play. That's the boys on a winter's morning. I'd have to see on a two-time night. In a strangle shadow, I try to follow. She secrets in the beach, and the chocolate sorrow in the symmetry. That's how I try to leave the trust. Oh, sorrow in the symmetry. That's how I try to leave the trust. Precious love.